I am here with DoubleDubbel, running Momodora, Reverie under the Moonlight. The floor is yours.
All right, thank you, thank you. So yes, this is indeed Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight, the fourth game in the series, and not the only game so far. Moonlit Farewell is in development, but this is the first still to have a subtitle like this. You know, first three games: Momodora, Momodora 2, Momodora 3. As such, we still call this Momo 4 in the community. But enough about that. You can see how well prepared I am from this screen that I'm on. Oh yeah, this is a Metroidvania developed by Bomb Service. I'm showing the title screen here for run validation to show that I'm playing on version 1.07. So delete this file. I need the first slot here in case I need to reset. It's just an easy load back in because I may need to reload the save a few times. All right, second part of not of run validation, show your keyboard inputs, or your keyboard mapping. I put one of the movement keys on numpad just to show it's original. Because I'm gonna be playing in controller. This is any percent uh, normal, so any percent just beat the game with minimum requirements. And normal is this, the difficulty I'm playing on. So, Tech, if you're ready for a countdown, we'll get this run going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So, I'm not going to tell you about the story at all, because you should play this game yourself to find out. Instead, I'll tell you about all the tech of this game, because there's a lot. I'm pressing 2 buttons at once, because it's easier to match the attacks that way. You can see it on the input display that I've kindly provided you at the top right of the screen. So right now I'm rolling. It's the fastest movement that we have right now in the game. I can also jump. If I do both on the same frame, press the buttons for both on the same frame, I do a roll jump. I also have weapons. I have a maple leaf that I can do melee attacks with, and a bow I can shoot arrows with. I did it earlier to hit a switch to raise a platform there. So, yeah. Okay, stand in spikes. No biggie, because I have invincibility frames from getting hit, so I did not die to the spikes. Normally spikes kill you instantly. I'm gonna get a bit low health here because of all the poison I've been dealing with, but it's fine, it's fine. I'll get through it. Okay, be a little careful here. Okay. So hit that switch. Normally I bait this enemy by moving back and forth, but because I'll die in one hit, I'm just gonna elect not to. And hit the save bell. There we go, full health again, we're good. Save bells, they save your progress, restore your items, which we'll be seeing later. I'll be using items as well. Alright, pick up these chests. Yeah, the chest I picked up, that's optional stuff. It's to, because I'm gonna need money to buy things. One thing specifically. Ooh, okay, I'm just gonna reload the save because I'm gonna die to that poison. Good start, good start. Right, just kind of redo this from scratch, shall we? Okay, see, duck down here again. Hit this. Get the money. Okay, I got hit. That means I can't make this platform cycle. Okay, wait for it to come down, and then, yeah, get up this way. Okay, down here, hit a chest that's hidden in the wall. Now I've got 85. 80 is what I need. So the 5 is just kind of extra. Alright, take it from the bomb, it's fine. And here it is, the first boss, right here. Well, not right here, right here. Wait for a bit and then roll. Roll into the cutscene, so I'm in a better position to start whacking a Dea here. 4 hits, then wait for the attack. Okay, this attack I can do melee hit and then fire arrows. Hold the arrow button down. Yeah, hold the arrow button down to charge it. And yeah, when the Dea doesn't attack, the pearl is exposed, and I can hit the weak point. Now, one very important thing. I needed to do this boss damageless. That gives me this item, a Dea's Pearl. This game rewards you for doing bosses damageless with a special item, and it's very key for this run. This run has a lot of chaining items, damageless boss items to get more damageless boss items, and do bosses fast that way. So the item that I bought with the money is the crystal seed. You'll see what it does in due time, and I also equipped a Dea's Pearl while I was at it. Okay, now I duck down here, circle around. Oh, take a hit, but that's fine, because I'm gonna do a safety save here. Down there is that's where I need to go. But that door you can only the first time you get in, you can only open it from that side. So go through the door, get the save, because in case I need to reset, I lose less time to go through. Right, this is Mocha. Whack him a few times. I'll start firing arrows from a distance. That ball is scary. If it hits me, or if I hit the hit the cloud. All right, gonna roll through. Try be safe, not get hit. Okay, cool. Got through the Mocha phase. Now I'm gonna do a couple inputs. Oh. Okay, that's a hit. Alright, reset it is. See, this is why I took the save point. Okay. Pause and unpause to skip the cutscene. There's some cutscenes you can do it with, so any cutscene we can, we will. Okay, so a Dea's Pearl, the item, it gives this, yeah, it's what's making these clouds appear when my attacks hit. Specifically on the bows. I need to be careful though, because I can poison myself with it. And again, that ruins damageless. Okay, stand on the left side here, because I like being on the left side. Okay, up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. There we go. Directional inputs of the Konami code. Summons a little fairy called Konami with a C. Rains arrows down. Okay. Alright, activate the crystal seed. Increases my damage by 50%. Roll every now and then to avoid damage, and there we go. That's a Lubella 1 damageless. And yes, I did say Lubella 1. Since we're gonna be fighting Lubella again later. Okay, equip the Bachman patch. That's the damageless item you get from Lubella, and it's probably the most impactful item in the entire game. And yeah, you'll find out why as we go through the rest of the boss fights. The Bachman patch is gonna be very important in pretty much all of them. Alright, move down here into the next area. Duck down here. I have a tendency to pause here, but I shouldn't. It just delays the cutscene. Because you can pause during this cutscene, but it does not do anything other than slow you down. Also, I'll try to smash through the dialogue as fast as I can so you can't read it and you have to play this game yourself to see what it says. Could have also been playing this game in Japanese or a different language, but you know. Subterranean grave. So yeah. So it's a Metroidvania, nice and open. Yeah, so we have a specific route for where we want to go and how we want to tackle the bosses and just go from area to area. The biggest thing about the Subterranean Grave is how flippin' slow you are underwater. So, you know, lots of rolling. Really glad the rolling isn't impaired by being underwater. Okay, so little detour here, get the garden key. That's again for the routing of how we move from area to area. Once we beat the boss here, we're going to be going to an area called Whiteleaf Memorial Park, and we need the garden key to go from here to Whiteleaf Memorial Park. We need the garden key. Now that we've got that, hit this save bell. Wouldn't normally hit that in a PB attempt run, because, you know, if something goes wrong, you just reset and try again, but marathon setting, we're playing safe. Getting these save bells. Pretty much all of them. Okay. Also, these platforms, it's very easy to practice, because all cycles are global per room. There's like the cycles start at the same point every time when you enter the room, and they always go the same way every time. Okay, so shoot an arrow there, then take out this enemy. Tank some damage there. Yeah, the second arrow I shot was to hit that switch down there. Hit, then roll past. Quickly hit so I don't get attacked. Okay, start charging the arrow here and hit this enemy. Alright, so watch this. Here's the Bachman patch. Okay, so the fastest way to deal damage with the arrows is to, for now, just spam them. Just bring them out as fast as you can. That big charge attack, you have to do melee hits to stun Frida out of it. 4 melee hits to be exact, but since I'm already hitting melee attacks, I just do 2 full melee combos. And yeah, I duck to avoid that laser and sit in the corner, just firing arrows from a distance. It's not the fastest way to beat Frida, but it is for sure the safest. The safest way... yeah, the safest way to do this damageless. Like that. Okay, pick up the sparse thread. Do not forget to pick up the item. If you leave the room, the item is gone. You can't pick it up anymore. Hit the save bell. Okay, drop down here and hit this. So I'm gonna take a little bit of shortcut here. Didn't work. It's a bit random, that bomb throw. Sometimes it breaks sometimes it throws nice enough to break the wall, sometimes it doesn't. Oh well. Hope for good luck. If it's not, just position him so his throw will always hit it. So yeah, back through these areas that we were before. Except when we come here... Ow. Now we're gonna go to the right here. This is the direction we're gonna leave in. Okay. Now, big spiky rolly things that you can't dodge through. So be careful. Yeah, this is the door you need the garden key for. And now we're in Whiteleaf Memorial Park. Okay. Haha, fake wall. Alright, move on. Stand on this platform, wait for it to give way, because this is the way I want to go. Go down here. Now I'm going to do a neat little exploit, or clever use of game mechanics by using an item, and then hitting the save bell to replenish it. Now I'm going into this fight with a bit of the crystal seed here. Unfortunately, I took a while to get Konami out. Okay. Okay. I do not have to do this boss damageless, by the way. It's the only boss besides the final boss that I don't need to do damageless. But I do still need to avoid dying. Alright, cool. Took her out before the poison took me out. And then I die anyway. Except this is the game trying to fool you. And now you're a cat. As if Kaho, that's your playable character, could get any cuter. You're a cat now. So the cat runs faster than even a rolling human. So this is now our fresh and new fastest movement option. There is a faster one, but that's where the movement gets very technical. It is technically faster. We pick up the cat sphere here. So yeah, we get cursed into being a cat and then immediately get an item that lets us switch between forms at will. So is it really a curse? No, it's not. So yeah, go back to this area again. This time we go up top, go here, transform back into a human, go up here, activate the switch and go up. So further differences between the cat and the human. Cat cannot climb ladders. Cat also cannot use items, any item other than the cat sphere. Alright. So yeah, because I can't climb the ladder, I jump on the platform and jump on top. So, garden key again to go through here. Alright, so a little bit of a cutscene here. So, there's one piece of faster movement you can do here. And that is to roll into the air as a cat. So do that roll jumping as I go into a room and then back out. You'll find out why on earth I would do that later. You just keep that room in mind that I just for a very brief moment dipped into, and just make my way back up here now. Also, I'm a magician, by the way. In case you didn't know, and I'm gonna show that here. No, I got a neat magic trick for you. So, first you see a knight, and now you don't. Yeah, real explanation. Mid boss, 2 sparse threads just takes him out completely. Nice and quick. So yeah, back here again in this area, because this is a Metroidvania, so you can't have a Metroidvania without backtracking. So here it is. Here's the backtracking portion. Yeah. Anyway, the faster movement option for the cat is to do roll jumps in the air. The problem with rolling as a cat is there's a considerable slowdown at the end that makes it slower. The way you get around that is by rolling into the air with a roll jump, and then because that lets you do an attack in the air, and that cancels that slowdown. So we've moved here to Flora Ciela. This is an area we can now access now that we're a cute kitty. And I missed the platform cycle. Great. I'm gonna take that enemy so he doesn't murder me while I'm down here. Unfortunate time loss here by needing second cycle for these platforms. No, I need to be a human here. Pick up this fragment. So this is the second crash fragment. The first one I picked up after Frida. That one gave me a faster bow charge. Which changes what the fastest way to deal damage with the bow is. The fastest DPS. The second one, it lets me warp. So I'm gonna warp here. Remember this? This is the room I very briefly dipped into. Because that is how the warps work in this game. You need to have been physically present in the room that contains the save point that you warp to. So yeah, I dip into the room that has the save point that you warp to for Forlorn Monastery, and now I can warp to it. And it's a very important central location. We're gonna be warping to the monastery a lot. Now we're down here, in the Cinder Chambers. Next boss, they're here. I'm gonna do a little bit of item management here. Transform back into a human, replace the crystal seed, or replace the cat sphere with the crystal seed because I want to use it. Trigger this cutscene. Now we've got this lovely character. You may have spotted them a few times before. They've been finding the arsonist. That's why it starts with partial health. Okay, so menu this. Let the teleport happen. Stand away from the barrels. Blow them up. You can hit yourself with it. Alright, so I do partial charges now. I hold the button down to start charging the arrow, but don't release it to... don't release it to fire a full charge yet. But yeah. This is the fastest way to deal damage with the bow now. Okay. Alright. Oh, don't whip me. Alright, cool. Nice little arsonist damageless. We've got Kath here. Unfortunately, we have to be mean to her. Being mean to her is the faster dialogue, and this is a speedrun. Pocket Incensory. A very important item that's going to synergize amazingly well with the Buckman patch that we've been using a lot. So, be a cat again. Put the cat sphere on. And pick up a third fragment. This is the speedrunner's fragment, because we can now dash in midair. Only in midair, though, so I do need to jump for it. Okay. Hit the save bell. Very important for these kind of, like, runs where you take save strats, like taking save points. Yeah, just get the save after you warp every time. These circles that you can see emanating from the cat every now and then... one is me using the ability, and the other is me regaining it. Alright, here we go. Only NPC in the game that in version 1.07 you can talk to is the cat. Any other NPC you talk to, you get transformed back into a human, forcibly. Alright. So, we need to talk to this person to get the monastery key. Alright. So, go back here, and then warp to the monastery again. I told you we'd be warping here a lot. Alright, so we went down, we went to the right, now we're gonna go up. Okay, gonna stay in human form here, because there's another ladder I need to climb. Right here. Alright, monastery key, here's where we use it. Okay, careful movement. Alright, so very specific strat coming up here. Do I need this, okay. So, skip the cutscene. One arrow. Two sparse threads. Wait a little bit. Now we rain down... now we rain down the arrows. Rain down the box. So, the Pocket Incensory. It is an item that adds a flame property to your... property to your attacks, which therefore also adds a little bit of damage. Each of those little blocks that come down on the Bachman patch has its own individual little hitbox and therefore gets its own little buff from the Pocket Incensory. So you almost like double your damage output on the Bachman patch because of it. Okay, so we've gotten all 4 fragments. We need that to get in here, the Royal Pinacotheca. Don't worry if you can't say it right. Half the community can't. Alright, so this area is actually interesting in that there's actually points where you won't transform into a cat. Like right here, I did that mistakenly because I need to climb this ladder. But yeah, the final fragment. It gives us an extra bow charge level. So we have an extra level of charge that we can get with the bow. And that's also going to be very important. We're going to actually use that to our advantage. Also, neat little thing I do when I get off of ladders is dashing once as a human and then use the cooldown time of the dash to transform into a cat so I can dash immediately again. Okay. So I get the Sealed Wind. This is an item that is required to get the true ending of this game. Which is mandatory for... the only reason I'm mentioning a true ending, even though I said I wouldn't spoil anything about the story, is because the true ending is required for runs. Requires for runs to be valid. Alright, so make our way to the Royal Pinacoteca once more. I am definitely saying that name multiple times to flex that I can say it right. Okay. Okay, just safe move it here. You can shoot it with arrows, but it's tricky. I'm just gonna do that instead. Now we've got one of the toughest fights in the game to do right. Like for the run. So, gonna do this here before triggering the fight. Then, skip the cutscene. Alright, that's some good damage. I need to wait. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna use the extra bow. Okay. She's teleported away. Get away from her. There we go. Damageless Lupiar Magnolia. First try. That is something I am very happy about. Get you the heavy arrows, which I'm not going to equip just yet. Because I don't need them quite yet, but the heavy arrows, it says what it does on the tin. It makes your arrows, well, not necessarily heavy, but heavy as in it makes them a lot stronger. And again, all these items that chain into each other to get all these strategies that we have to do bosses fast. Don't mind me, just casually almost dove in the spikes. Okay, so here, transform back into a human and use the Bachman patch. There's an off-screen switch that I would need to require a lot of navigating. Okay, so yeah, I want to equip the Sealed Wind and the heavy arrows. Okay, be a cat. Cat is fast. So I'm gonna actually use the Sealed Wind now. I do still need the cat sphere though, because I need to transform back. Okay, so quickly transform back and use the Sealed Wind. Ooh. Didn't want to do that. Okay, go back in here. Dip the maple leaf in hibisco tea. And that makes it more purifying. As I can show here, my leaf is green now. You know, this game really understands speedrunners. We go from red to green. That's what we want to see in a speedrun. We don't want to see those red splits, or in my case blue, because colorblind friendly. I use blue for being behind. But, you know, like most people, I do use green for being ahead. And gold for a best segment. Ow. Contact damage, no. Jump, jump, dash, jump, dash, jump. Roll apparently. I was gonna dash, but... Okay, I'm gonna wait on that bomb so it doesn't hit me. More dashing. Whoop, whoop, dash. Human. Okay, so now equip the Tainted Missive. And confirm I have my items correct. Okay, wow, bang. Hit that save point. I want to do my item management first so it's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, human, 6. There. Okay, here's Clone Angel, another mid-boss. Use the tainted missive. I did it wrong. Great. Okay, there we go. Alright, good backup, good backup. Yeah, whichever one flies lower is the real one. Not intended by the devs to be a tell, but it is how it is. Oh, okay, I'm gonna wait on that attack. Now I jump up and be here. Okay, I need to actually do things on this elevator. Make sure that attack comes at me on the left side. And we're on to the final boss. You know? Okay, back into human. Here we go, final boss. Okay, so the strategy here. Tainted Missive. It boosts my damage by 100% at the cost of 25% of my max health. Okay, that's the first phase. 2 melee combos and a supercharge. Okay, now I replace the sparse thread with the Bachman patch. I stand like roughly here. Tech get ready on time, because on final hit is when this run's done. Oh, I'm a little late on this. Oh, I'm firing that the wrong way. Okay, I might need a reset here, because... Yeah, it did hit me. Okay, dang. Oh well, gives Tech more time to be ready. Okay, try this again. So yeah, pop the Tainted Missive. That gives me 100% damage boost at the cost of 25% of my health. Okay, dodge the attack. Then another one. Then unleash the arrows. You can unleash it while you're stuck in animation and you lose the charge. Okay. Okay, now I can put the Bachman patch on again. Okay, there we go. Okay, bring Konami back for one last time. Okay, now I need to melee hit until my supercharge is there. And that's time. I sometimes forget how quick this run goes by. Just because you're going with the flow so much.
GG, well done.
Yes, thank you. Apologies for not really having time to throw it over for messages and stuff. It's a pretty packed run, as you have seen.
Yeah, no kidding. Hey, it looks like a lot of fun, though.
Oh yeah, it is. Even, like, both speedrunning and casual, this game is fantastic. So if you haven't had a chance to pick this up or play it yet, do pick it up. And also... keep an eye out for Momodora Moonlight Farewell, 5th and final game in this little arc of Momodora, which is currently in development.
Cool. Any last plugs or shoutouts?
Well, no, nothing past, you know, the shoutouts that everyone gives, the community. You know, like many other fantastic communities, the Momo series community is up there. It's fantastic community, amazingly talented drummers, way better at this game than I am. But, you know, there's people that casually beat this game in 24 minutes, faster than my son of best, but we each have their own skill level, and that's what matters. Speedrunning is about your own journey first, but that doesn't mean you need to do that journey alone. Get others to help you. To help you out. And the Momodora community is fantastic at helping you out.
That's a nice way of putting it. Well said. Well, thank you very much for your run. Stick around, everyone. Super Monkey Ball block is about to begin.